It was fine.
Yes, was it okay? Yeah?
Yes. My
Okay.
family made a barbecue.
Oh, how nice, Amanda. Oh, that's so good. Was anything special? Was it a special occasion? Was it anybody's?
No,
No? Oh, that's
no.
nice. Just to get together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
We
Very good.
already together because we live in the same city, but we made the
Oh,
lunch.
that's nice. That's nice. You had barbecue for lunch. It's always good.
Yes.
Okay, Amandinha. Hi, Jose Guilherme. Good afternoon. How are you? Hey, how's it going? Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Hi, Giovanna. Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, how's it
Good.
going?
Yeah.
Good to see you, dear. How was your weekend?
Nice.
Yes. Okay. Good. Have you been
Not
studying a
amazing, but
lot?
nice.
Okay. All right. That's good enough. All right. Now, hi, Paulinha. Good to see you. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Paulinha. Good to see you. Guys, did you receive the feedback I sent you early today on your tests? Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
é, teve algumas questões que a resposta estava certa, só que
Uh-huh.
estava marcado um X. Tipo, é
Uh-huh.
normal isso?
Yes, yes, it's normal. Yes. What is
Mas isso não significa que estava errado, né?
no, no, no. The answer was okay.
Ah, tá bom.
Yes, and you got the points. The
Ok.
most important thing is for you to check if the points are there and if there is a green check mark. On the left side, you will see there is a green check mark. That green check mark is showing you that your answer was okay. All right.
Uhum.
All right.
Right.
Very good. But overall, congratulations on your tests. Some people are I don't know, some people are missing a few things. Let me check it out. Just a moment, guys. Just a second. Good. How's it going?
Yeah,
Hi. Oh, good to see you, Mateus. I was just
thank
going
you.
to show you the grades. Did you receive my feedback with the grades?
I
Let me
didn't.
see. Just a sec. No, I didn't. I didn't actually.
You didn't.
I
Oh,
didn't.
Oh,
this is like so strong. Let me see one.
yes, I sent to you last week, I think.
Me?
Yours, yeah. I sent to you on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Have you checked your email?
Through email. Let me see.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me just check.
No problem. That's okay.
Probably is there. Okay.
Yes, I sent you there. Let me show you here the spreadsheet with your marks, just in case you have any questions, okay? I'm opening it up for you.
Oh, it's here. It's here. Oh
Okay.
no, it's not here. Just the Google Classroom notification on my email, but not the grades. Let me just see.
Anyway, no problem. I'm opening here, okay, on the spreadsheet. But I sent you a notification. Whenever we correct the tests, we
Okay.
send the notification via email to the same email that you provided on the test, okay? All
Okay. Oh, it's
right.
not there.
So here we have the spreadsheet with the grades. Can everybody see it?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Fantastic. So here, there are some blank spaces. They mean that the person hasn't done the test yet or the
Can you zoom in
project.
for a little? Can you zoom in a little? It's kind of, I can see
Yes,
clearly here.
sure, I can. Let me do it. So can you see now, Mateus?
Oh, yes, it's better.
Yes, okay, good. So here, where are you? Yes, here you go. You have your grades, okay? They are
Okay,
all
A3 on
registered
the
here.
test.
Okay?
That 82 or 83?
Here it says 82.
Okay,
Okay?
sorry.
No problem. That's okay. You got 100 on your project. Okay, congratulations. And the other people, I just don't have the grades from Luis Rodrigo. I think he still needs to do the test. Okay, so if Luis Rodrigo arrives there, I don't know if he's there. Is he there with
No,
you?
he's not. He's not
Okay,
here.
all right. If he arrives, please make sure you talk to him and tell him that he needs to do his tests, okay? Because I don't
Okay.
have his answers. I guess he hasn't done yet. Okay, so people who are missing here, I think José Guilherme, the project, Joyce is missing the test, and Luis Rodrigo is missing everything. Okay, guys. All right.
And sorry, let me just ask you,
Go
and how do
ahead.
you get the final grade? You sum, I don't know how to say that in English,
You add,
but
you add the
you,
two grades and then you divide by 2.
okay, okay.
All right. It's very simple. Okay. So for you to get your average for the second evaluation, all you have to do is to add the 2 amounts and divide by 2. Okay.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome, Mateus. So let's go over to our page. Sorry here. Okay. Can everybody see our page on Google Classroom? Yes. Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, so today, guys, we are doing Unit 7.4 and 7.5. 7.4, we will just finish because we have already started last class, right? I mean, we've done that already. And the pages are 85 and 86. So if you have your books, please open your books to page 85. Okay, please. So let's go there. Okay, this is page 85. Can you see that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you. So for us to remember what the topic is all about, I will show you the video again because this lesson here, guys, is from English for Real. Okay? We began last class, but we couldn't finish. So let's try to watch that video again so you remember what's going on. As you can see here, the topic is on disagreeing, okay? So let's see here. I'm going to open again. The book accidentally closed. All right. Just a moment, okay, guys? It's opening. Wow, my throat looks horrible. Wow. Okay. Just a second. Yes, can you see the page back there again, guys? Great. So
Yeah.
let's zoom in. Okay, let's try to watch this video and try to remember how they expressed their opinions about something they were talking, okay? So let's go there.
So, which workshop should I take first? Writing for the law or reading strategies?
What do you think, Jenna?
Well, I think reading strategies are very important. That workshop helped me a lot.
You're right. I'm thinking about taking that one first.
Really? I'm not sure about that. It sounds so boring.
The reading workshop isn't boring at all. The professor is great.
We'll have to read a lot of philosophy books, Sam.
Really? Okay, maybe reading strategies can be fun, but we're gonna have to write well.
I see what you're saying. But to be a better writer, you need to be a good reader.
That's right, Andy.
Oh, no way, I don't agree at all.
Well, I think Jenna is right.
Hello, everyone. What's going on?
Kathy, what are your thoughts? Do good readers make good writers?
Actually, yes.
Could you explain your thinking?
Read my email, and you have 15 minutes to reply with your choice.
Okay, guys, so let's just revise here the expressions they used to disagree with one another, okay? So right in the beginning, Sam is asking about which workshop he should take first, all right? Writing for the law or reading strategies. And then each one of them gives their opinion. Andy says, what do you think, Janet? Well, I think reading strategies are very important. That workshop helped me a lot. And then Andy says, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking about taking that one too. But then look at Sam. He disagrees. He goes, really? I'm not sure about that. So this is one expression I can use to disagree in a polite way. Okay, you go, yeah, but I'm not sure about that. Of course, here, what he says next is not so polite, right? When he says, oh, it sounds so boring. Then they keep on discussing about that. And then he goes, maybe reading strategies can be fun. So this is a way for you to, okay, I don't really agree, but maybe, okay. Then Andy says, I see what you're saying, but, okay, this is also another way to disagree in a polite way, okay? So you can say, oh yeah, I see what you're saying, but, and then you give your point of view, okay, guys? So then this time, Sam sounds really impolite. He says, oh, no way, I don't agree at all, right? So that's not really polite to say. And then the other teacher arrives and they ask her opinion. So what are your thoughts? Do good readers make good writers? Actually, yes. And then Sam wants her to explain better. And then she goes, okay, read my email. And you have 15 minutes to reply with your choice. So here, which choice is she talking about? Writing for the law or reading strategies, right? She wants to know which subject or which workshop he is going to take, all right? Okay, guys, so let's take a look now at page 85. This is where we should pick up from. The beginning of the page gives us a little bit about disagreeing. It's a little tip there. So let's zoom in so everybody can see. Is it okay for you, Mateus? Can you see from there?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Yes?
I just
Okay. So
put my
look.
earphones so I can listen better.
Oh,
The
very
sound
nice.
was kind
Okay.
of noisy, so now it's better.
Okay, good.
Is the microphone good?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. What microphone are you using? It's so good.
I'm using my own microphone of the cell phone.
Oh,
Of
it's
the
so much better.
cell phone, earphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is so much better. Wow, how nice. So, if you disagree with someone, the topic, situation, and your relationship with the person influence how you choose to disagree. So, this is the first point, okay? According to our relationship, we can disagree in a way or another. So this relationship here that you have with the person is really important, okay? This will drastically influence how you choose to disagree. You know how to speak, okay? For differences of opinion about a serious topic, or a disagreement with your boss, you may try to avoid disagreement by being less direct. Being less direct often means using sentences that are more complex, okay? So when I want to be less direct, I may have to use sentences that are considered more complex to avoid saying that you disagree directly, like he did, Sam, okay? Or suggesting that you are unsure about your position. So we have two options. Either we use a more complex sentence or we suggest that we are unsure, okay? We say that we are not really sure about something. So here, look at the first example. I'm not sure if I agree. This is the second option here, okay? This is a nice way to say that you don't really agree with something in a polite way. Second one, have you thought about, so here you are giving like a suggestion, right? And you're using a more complex structure. So for simple topics or with someone you know well, you can be more direct by saying that you disagree and using shorter sentences. In those situations, it's common to say, really, to show you disagree. Okay, guys? But that's for only for people you know really well. In either case, try to show that you understand the other person's opinion before you disagree. Okay, so this is very important. Show that you understand. Okay, guys, so here we have the tips. The level of relationship you have with the person will dictate how you can disagree, okay, with the person, how to express your disagreement. You can be less direct, okay, using sentences that are more complex or suggesting that you are unsure, okay? And now, with someone you know well, with your friends, your family members, you can disagree in a very informal way, but never impolite, okay? You should be informal, but not impolite. You can say, really, to show you disagree, but in either case, this one or this one, try to show that you understand the other person's opinion, okay? So here, guys, look at these expressions from the video. Write each expression in the correct place in the chart. So here we have a chart with the function, more direct, less direct, okay? So let's see some examples here. The first one, disagreeing, more direct. Here we have, I'm sorry, but I don't see it that way, okay? Or, that's not quite what I think. So here, which sentence from the box could I put here in the more direct list? What do you think?
I don't agree at all.
Sorry, teacher. What?
Uh-huh. Okay. When you are being super direct, that's what you could say, right? Oh, I don't agree at all. So this is disagreeing in a more direct way. Okay, guys, for those of you who did not understand, this is what they want us to do, to show more direct, less direct examples of disagreeing. So here in the box we have, I see what you're saying, but could you explain your thinking? I'm not sure about that. I don't agree at all. Okay, guys. So here we have other examples of accepting but disagreeing. Example, yeah, but don't you think, okay? Well, that's a good point, but, okay? So here, this is more direct. Now, less direct, what could I put here before we do number 2? Let's go to number 3. Really? I agree with that, but how can I say the same thing here, but in a less direct way?
I can
Accepting, but suggesting.
I can see what you are saying, but
Okay, very good. It's like, okay, I understand, but, okay, okay, so let's go that. Let's go there. All right. Now let's see the last one. Asking for an explanation. In a direct way, we can say, what makes you think that? Why do you say that? In a less direct way, we can say, would you mind saying more? What else could I use there in number 4?
could you explain your thinking?
Very good. Excellent. Okay. In both ways, guys, you are asking for an explanation. This one here is a more direct way. This is a less direct way. Okay. Now, let's see the first one here that we skipped, number 2. Disagreeing, more direct. I don't agree at all. Less direct.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about
Okay,
that.
very good. This way you show that you disagree, but you are not so direct. You are more polite. Okay, so let's check the answers. Yes, everything okay. All right, guys. So let's take a look at something I posted there on Google Classroom for you to see about this topic. Okay, let's see there. Here, I posted how to politely disagree with someone. So here, let me show you this first one here. Let me see if the connection helps, because sometimes we can't open, I don't know why, we can't open some files if the connection is not good. So let me try to open the other one. Anyway, guys, if I can't open, the files are posted here, okay? You can see them later. Yes, it's not going. That's okay, no problem. All right, when you have a chance, please take a look at the files I posted here for disagreeing politely. Okay, guys, everything is there for you. So let's go back to our page. No problem. Let me zoom out. Okay, so here, guys, they will just explore the video a little bit more and get more examples and stuff. So instead of doing these activities here, 6, 7, and 8, I prefer that you check out the files I posted for you on Google Classroom, okay? The files will give you great examples for disagreeing in a polite way, okay? More direct, less direct, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's move on to our unit 7.5 there. Is everything okay for you there, guys? Agree and disagree? Is everything
Yes.
fine? Okay, so let's move
Mm-hmm.
on. Unit 7.5 will talk about worries, doubts, and problems. How can we express that when we are not so sure about something, right? So here in the first one, let me zoom in so Mateus can see it. You have the first activity. So are you someone who has lots of goals and ambitions?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Mhm. Great. Do you plan things or do you just let things happen?
I the plans.
Oh,
I do
I
both. I
make
do both.
plans. Okay,
I
good.
make
That's
plans,
nice.
but I don't keep like pushing. You know, I make the plans, but I also let things happen naturally. Not so
Okay.
naturally sometimes, but
All
yeah.
right. Okay. It's very important to make plans and to, of course, be flexible, but uh, don't avoid making plans. Try to make plans. It's really good. It helps a lot. And also set goals. It really helps a lot. So, to help you understand the idea of this lesson, I separated a video that is very interesting. First, because I like the woman. I like the accent. I like her English. It's very clear. It's easy to understand. She's really correct when she's speaking. And I'd like to share you this because it talks about 14 ways to talk about mixed feelings in English, right? When you're not so sure about something. Sometimes we feel this way, right? We are not exactly sure. So let me toggle full
Teacher,
screen.
this link are in the classroom.
I think so. I think so. If it's not there, I can post for you. Okay.
Okay,
But I
thank
think
you.
I posted it there. So see if the connection is good for you. Okay. And you can watch this. It's so good. You will see that her English is perfect. Okay. So let's see there.
Lesson, I'm answering a question I received here on YouTube. Several months ago, I shared a lesson on 23 different ways to talk about how you feel in English. And the goal was to give you a variety of options or better alternatives when you're talking about feeling happy, angry, confused, or sad. And in the comments, I saw this question. I loved this lesson, but I would like to know how to express that feeling when you don't know how you feel. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. Adriana, I absolutely understand what you're trying to say. Emotions are super complex, and sometimes we just don't know how we feel. We might have a strong emotional reaction to something, but we can't really name or describe the exact feeling. In fact, just yesterday, I went on a walk with my husband, and he was describing a complicated, frustrating situation he has at work. And while he was talking about it, he said, I think I feel angry about it, but I don't really know. So, what do you say in a conversation when something complicated is happening and again, you just don't know how you feel about it? That is exactly what we're going to focus on in today's Confident English lesson. If you don't already know, I'm Anne-Marie with Speak Confident English. Everything I do is designed to help you get the confidence you need for your life and work in English. I want you to feel confident when you're talking about how you feel, whether it's something simple like feeling happy or excited, or it's more complex and you really don't know how to describe it or name it. In this lesson today, not only will you learn what to say when you don't know how you feel, but we'll also talk about questions you can ask a loved one when they're struggling to figure things out as well. Let's get started today with what to say when you don't know how you feel, or what to say when you're confused or mixed. And then we'll finish with some great questions to ask others when they're struggling with that same complexity. First, here are 5 ways to express that you don't know how you feel. And the first one is one of my favorites. To be unable to pin something down. To pin something down means to understand or describe something exactly. And of course, here we're talking about the opposite, the inability to understand or describe something exactly. So if you're struggling with a particular feeling or emotion, you're just not sure what you think or feel, you can say, I'm really struggling to pin down how I feel about this. Or I can't pin down my feelings. Or I can't pin down how I feel about this. Similarly, we can say, I can't put my finger on. For example, I can't put my finger on how I feel about it, but something just isn't right. A verb that we often use when we're having a difficult time identifying or talking about how we feel is to struggle. I'm struggling to figure out how I feel about this job offer. I'm struggling to figure out how I really feel about this upcoming move. Another great expression to use that is idiomatic is to not have the foggiest idea. This idiomatic expression means to not know or understand something at all. I don't have the foggiest idea how I feel about this right now. I don't have the foggiest idea how I feel about this new client. Number 4 on our list of what to say when you don't know how you feel is it's beyond me. We use this to say that something is too puzzling, confusing, or astonishing for us to explain it. We just can't figure it out. This particular expression is rather powerful, so I wouldn't use it if I watched a movie and had a mix of feelings about the movie. Instead, if there was a significant life transition or something big changing within my company, and again, I was struggling to identify how I feel about this major transition, then I might say, it's beyond me. I really don't know how I feel about it. The last one on our list for what to say when you don't know how you feel is to use to be unable to make something out. What this means is that you're not able to determine. I can't make out how I feel about this right now. Now that you have several different ways to talk about how you feel when you don't know the feeling, let's move on to what you can say when you do know how you feel, but it's a huge, complicated mix. It might be a combination of opposing feelings at the same time. For example, if you have an upcoming move, you might be excited, but also really nervous or even scared about the upcoming move. Similarly, if you have a big decision to make, there may be 2 or 3 options and you just aren't sure how you feel about all of them at this time. When all of this happens, a very simple way to talk about it is to say, I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about traveling this summer. Another great expression is to be all over the place. A common question that I hear right now is, how are you doing after a year of COVID? And my answer is, I'm all over the place. What that means is I don't have one simple, single feeling about it. And my feelings about all of it can change multiple times throughout the day. I'm all over the place. In a previous lesson of mine, I talked about feeling uncertainty and doubt. Sometimes uncertainty is the result of mixed feelings. When that happens, you might say that you're on the fence about something, or you're torn between. If there are multiple options, you might be torn between those options. You're not sure how you feel or what you want to decide. For example, I'm on the fence about whether to take the job offer. I'm torn between whether or not to take the job offer. Now that we have a variety of ways to talk about those complex emotions or simply not knowing how we feel, let's talk about questions you can use with loved ones when they have those feelings. What questions can you ask to help them figure it out? I mentioned at the beginning of this video that just yesterday, my husband and I were on a walk and he was struggling to figure out how he felt about this complicated, frustrating situation at work. So my response was, let's walk through it. In other words, it was an invitation for him to share whatever he needed about what was happening at work. My job was to listen, and through that process, he was able to figure out how he felt and what he needed to do. Let's walk through it. Or let's walk through what happened. Similar to that is you can simply say, tell me more about your thoughts. Again, it's an invitation for someone else to open up and share, and in that process, hopefully come to a conclusion. You might also offer to talk about the pros and cons with someone or explore the pros and cons. If someone is on the fence about a decision, you could say, let's explore the pros and cons. If someone you know is struggling to name or identify how they're feeling, you might ask them, what's causing you to feel conflicted? What's causing you to feel uncertain? Or what feels right to you about this situation? what doesn't feel right to you. As always, not only do I want to help you learn new ways to express yourself in English, but I want you to remember what you've learned and use it in conversation naturally. The best way to do that is to practice. So what I recommend is to choose one or two new expressions or idiomatic phrases that you learned today and try using them in your own example sentences. Whether you have some complex emotions right now on something happening in your life, or you know someone else who is, try talking about it with one of the new phrases that you learned today in this lesson. If you want, you can share your examples with me in the comments below the video. That's also the best place to share any comments or questions you have. If you found this lesson useful to you, I would love to know, and you can tell me in one very simple way. Give this lesson a thumbs up here on YouTube, and while you're at it, subscribe to the Speak Confident English channel so you never miss one of my Confident English lessons. Have a fantastic week. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time for your Confident English lesson.
She's perfect, isn't she?
She looks like a politician.
Yeah, she
I can vote
does.
for her.
Yeah, and her English is
My one hope today
amazing,
is,
isn't it?
is, to,
Sorry, guys.
is that I can be a source of some inspiration. I'm going to address my remarks to anybody who's
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to turn
ever
it off.
felt
This was from...
inferior.
Okay, sorry.
Doesn't want to
But that was, yeah, I love Oprah. She's amazing. But that woman, wow, she's really good, isn't she?
Yes.
I like her English. I like the way she speaks, very clear. And the topics that she mentions in her videos are really good. So that's a nice way for you to practice your English. Listen to her talks, watch her videos. I think I posted the link. Let me see there, just a second. Let me check it out here to see if I posted the link here. No, I have. Oh, yes, I have. Yeah, here, look. 14 ways to talk about mixed feelings, okay? It's right there for you. So let's take a look at our page again. So here we have, complete these sentences so that they are true for you. Then compare your answers with a partner who is more relaxed about the future, you or your partner. So let's do this together. Let's see the first one. I get worried if I have plans for the weekend. If I do or if I don't.
My
For
opinion,
me, is like if I don't.
for me,
Okay.
teacher,
Yes, Giovanna, go ahead. What do you
okay.
think?
When I don't have plans for the weekend.
Okay. Okay, so let's check it out here. Let's just highlight the answers we got. Okay. Now, try to do numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we compare our answers. Okay, so you can concentrate more on the idea of each sentence. Okay, so I'll give you, let's see, 2 minutes for that. Now it's 44 until 46. Okay, go ahead. Okay, guys, have you finished?
Yes.
Great.
Just finishing.
Yes,
Okay.
também.
I finished it. I finished.
Okay, guys. So let's see what we have here. Number 2, what did you put?
Fine.
You probably get a new job in the next year.
Okay, good. All
Eu
right.
também, muito mesmo.
I'll probably. Okay, so let's just
I
see the.
put definitely.
Oh, definitely. Oh, how nice, Sadrini. Wow, very good. Congratulations. That's really good. So it all depends, right? It all depends on how you see your your new year, your next year, what your plans are. So it really is something personal. Okay, so you can say I'll definitely. Just pay attention to how you pronounce that. Okay, here the first one you say I'll probably. I'll probably. The next one I'll definitely. I'll definitely. Okay. And the last one, I might. Okay. All right. Mateus, what did you put?
I might get a new
I
job
might
soon.
too.
Okay. All right. Okay. We have 3 possibilities there. Now, number 3, guys, what did you put?
I get
Okay.
excited about I get excited about going on spontaneous spontaneous trips.
Okay.
I do.
Really? All right. That's good. So let's see the pronunciation here. Spontaneous.
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 Yes, spontaneous. Mhm. Great. Who else answered this one?
Me.
Okay, what
About
did you
planning
put?
vacations.
Oh, okay. Very nice. So,
I am afraid of going spontaneous on a trip. Really, really afraid.
okay, all right, okay. That's all right. So, just one thing for you to notice when I use this phrase, I get excited about, it's always important to use a gerund after that. So, about planning, about going, about doing, whatever. Okay. All right, guys. So, next one, number 4, what did you choose?
I definitely won't be busy this evening.
Okay. I'll definitely won't be busy. Okay. What did you put? Actually, here, um, if I use won't be busy here, you can say I'll definitely be busy, not I'll definitely won't be busy. Okay, guys? So if you choose the first option here, you are saying that you will definitely be busy. So that means you have a lot of things to do. Okay? If you don't know for sure, you can say, I might be busy this evening. Or if you are sure you won't do anything important, then you can say, oh, I definitely won't be busy. Okay, guys. So what did you choose?
I will definitely.
I might be busy this evening.
Oh, okay. Cedrini, you will definitely be. Okay. All right. Okay, very good. What about you, Giovanna?
I definitely won't
Okay,
be busy.
perfect. Now, number 5, we have there. I have a plan for my career. I do have a plan for my career, or I don't have a plan for my career.
I do have.
I don't
I
have
do
a
have a
plan
plan
I
for
for
my
do
my
have.
career.
I do have.
Okay.
Is
Very nice. So if you don't have a plan for your career, it's a nice moment now to start planning. It's really good, guys, when you make plans, especially for your career. it's easier to get things done and make things happen. Okay, so think about it. Try to make some plans, even if the situation now is so hard. It is really hard, but it's nice when you can make a plan and then start working towards achieving those things you set out for. Okay, set some goals. It's always super helpful. Okay, so great. Let's listen to the conversation between a career advisor and a client, Josh. How similar is Josh's attitude to yours? So let's compare.
Hi, Josh. I'm Gary. How can I help you today?
Hi, Gary. Well, I'm feeling a little stuck in my career, and I'm looking for some advice on how to do better.
Okay, just tell me what you do and some background about yourself.
I work as an assistant manager at a fast food restaurant. The hours are long, but the people are friendly, and there's a career scheme for managers. I'm thinking about applying. I don't know. I'm not really sure it's the best option for me.
Why is that?
Well, I doubt being a manager will make me happy. And I don't really like fast food either. Working in that environment every day can't be healthy. But I'm not very good at planning things. I know I should make a career plan, but I don't know where to start.
Do you have any idea about the kind of career that might interest you?
Well, I love basketball. I played on the college team, and I'm a pretty good player. But I think what I'd really like to do is be a coach. It might not pay very well, though, and that worries me.
So, as you already said, you need to make a career plan. Is there any area of your life that you do make plans for?
Well, I always plan my vacations. I like to do long trips. Last year, I spent 3 weeks in the Canadian mountains. I had to plan everything. Travel, food, what clothes I would take, the equipment, everything.
And how did you do that?
Well, I started by doing lots of research. I talked to some people who knew the area, and they gave me advice. I got information from some really great websites, and I even emailed a guy who wrote a blog about mountain climbing. Oh, I also...
Okay, so you do know how to plan. You just have to do the same thing for your career. The first thing to do is research. I suggest you find someone who has the job you want and ask them for advice. When you've done that, we'll make a more detailed career plan together. How does that sound?
Great, thanks. I'll definitely start looking today.
Okay, guys, just listening without reading the script. How are his ideas, or how is his attitude similar to yours? Does he have any plans?
Not really. He doesn't look like the person who has something planned.
Yes, he doesn't, right? He doesn't have any plans. And then as he's talking to his friend decides to help him, right? So now let's listen one more time and complete the information about Josh. Take a look here. Westward Career Center, client information form. So here we have his name, Josh Saunders. Okay. Here you have Josh. Okay. Then his age, 24. Then here you should listen to get his occupation, right? And here, reason to visit this Westward Career Center. Why? Here the first one says he isn't very good at, and he needs help making up, okay, what his interests are. So here we have the first one, number 4, will be about one of his interests. Number 5, to complete here, Josh would like to be a teacher, manager, and the action. Josh is going to do some and then come back for more advice. So, what is the action he is going to take? What is he going to do according to the plan they've made together? Okay. So now I'll play with the script for you guys to listen. Okay.
Hi, Josh. I'm Gary. How can I help you today?
Hi, Gary. Well, I'm feeling a little stuck in my career, and I'm looking for some advice on how to do better.
Okay, just tell me what you do and some background about yourself.
I work as an assistant manager at a fast food restaurant. The hours are long, but the people are friendly, and there's a career scheme for managers. I'm thinking about applying. I don't know. I'm not really sure it's the best option for me.
Why is that?
Well, I doubt being a manager will make me happy. And I don't really like fast food either. Working in that environment every day can't be healthy. But I'm not very good at planning things. I know I should make a career plan, but I don't know where to start.
Do you have any idea about the kind of career that might interest you?
Well, I love basketball. I played on the college team, and I'm a pretty good player. But I think what I'd really like to do is be a coach. It might not pay very well, though, and that worries me.
So, as you already said, you need to make a career plan. Is there any area of your life that you do make plans for?
Well, I always plan my vacations. I like to do long trips. Last year, I spent 3 weeks in the Canadian mountains. I had to plan everything. Travel, food, what clothes I would take, the equipment, everything.
And how did you do that?
Well, I started by doing lots of research. I talked to some people who knew the area, and they gave me advice. I got information from some really great websites, and I even emailed a guy who wrote a blog about mountain climbing. Oh, I also...
Okay, so you do know how to plan. You just have to do the same thing for your career. The first thing to do is research. I suggest you find someone who has the job you want and ask them for advice. When you've done that, we'll make a more detailed career plan together. How does that sound?
Great, thanks. I'll definitely start looking today.
Okay, guys. Yes? Was the sound okay? Was the audio good for you?
Yes, was
Oh,
perfect.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
It's fine.
So now let me see. I'll give you, now it's 59. I'll give you 2 minutes to complete the form and then we check the answers. Have you got anything?
I've
Yes.
done already everything.
Oh, good. Okay. So let's check it out. Let's see.
But everyone finished it.
Yes, did everybody finish?
I finish.
Okay, good. So let's do it. The first one, what is his occupation?
He's a assistant manager of a fast food.
Yes, very good. There you see, you have the answer. Look, I work as an assistant manager at a fast food restaurant. So there he is. Okay. Now, what is the reason for his visit?
Isn't
He
very
isn't
good
very
at
good
managing.
managing. Does everybody agree?
No, I don't. His reason for visit isn't very good at planning things.
Okay, let's see the audio there. Okay, can you see here? Yeah. He says, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
okay.
very good at planning things. Okay, good. Mhm. Now, and he needs help making a
Career plan.
career plan. Career, okay? Very nice. He needs help making a career plan. Now, what are his interests? So he needs help. He is there because he needs help to make a career plan, right? So what are his interests? So then Gary asks him, do you have any idea about the kind of career?
Basketball.
Ah, okay.
I just said basketball.
Yes, very good. Basketball. This is one thing he likes a lot. He loves basketball. He says that he even played on the college team, right? So he's a pretty good player. But then he says that he would really like to be a
Coach.
yes, good. Exactly. So he is going to do some as a result of this conversation here. What is he going to do?
I think he's looking or researching, but
He's
I
going
kind
to
is looking. I kind of think he's looking.
he's going to do some research.
Yes, very nice. And then he even gave an example here of an experience he had making plans on a trip.
To the Canadian North.
Yes, very nice. And then he helped a lot when he did that. So then Gary says, okay, so you do know how to plan. You just have to do the same thing for your career. So the first thing to do is research. And that's good for you too, okay, guys? When you're not sure what to do and you want to start making plans, do some research, okay? And then he says, I suggest you find someone who has the job you want and ask them for advice. This is very important, okay? When you decide on a career, talk to someone who has that job so you can get some advice. When you've done that, you will make a more detailed career plan together. Actually, him and the advisor, okay? So he's going to do what first? Some research, as I understood. Is that correct? Yes? So first he's going to do some research and then come back for more advice. So then he promises that. He says, oh, great, thanks. I'll definitely start looking today. All right? So he's not going to look for a job. No, not at this moment. He's going to find people who have that job he wants and talk to them somehow. Okay? Ask them about the job. Get some valuable information. Okay, guys? So this is really good for you too. You should talk to people who have the job that now you want to see if it's really what you want. Okay, so let's check out the answers for this one. Okay, let's see the first one here. Yeah, so planning. The second one is right. The first one we just didn't complete. Assistant manager at a fast food restaurant or just at a fast food. Okay, guys, so only that. So let's zoom out. Yes, guys, do you have any questions? Look, here we have the picture of Josh, right, holding a basketball. That's really nice. So let's take a look here at activity number 5, okay? Have you ever seen a career advisor like Josh
Yes.
did? Oh, really, Sadrini? And how?
Wait. Miss consulting, he no, but knowing a guy who do that, yes.
Oh, that's nice. A career advisor? Wow. How
Yeah.
nice, Sadrini. That's really good. Okay, so who do you speak to when you want advice about work or study?
Friend or someone who has experienced that. Yeah, basically that.
Okay, that's good. Yes. What about you, Mateus? Let me ask you this question. What do you want to do in the future?
It's kind of difficult, but I like, you know, I think about living abroad. I think would be a nice experience. Um, but I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I plan to apply for Emirates or Qatar, but I'm not sure. I don't know,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah. First, you have to decide on a career. Then you choose the country. Okay. So the first step is to decide, okay, what do I really like doing? And then think about something that can be financially um, satisfactory, because we all need to have a good salary and we have to think about it too. So decide on a career first and then think of the country where you want to go. See if that country will provide the necessary opportunities you need in that particular area, okay, or career. So you should start thinking about it. Okay, guys, what about you, Cedrini? What do you want to do in the future, if you can share, of course?
Yes, yes. In my realm of dreams and ideal world, I want to become what is the name? It's not say a biologist, but it's like a marine biologist, a
Oh,
guy
okay.
who researched the creatures of the sea.
Oh, how nice, Cedrini. That's amazing.
But in the real
Ocean.
world, probably
Okay.
something about uh, laws and stuff. A judge.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if you can't be an oceanographer, I think. Let me see here. Just a moment. Let me check out the word for you. There is a word for that. I just don't know now, but it's a beautiful career. You can be an ocean biologist. They have so many, wow, it's really nice, guys. We can also say marine biologist. Can you see that? Yes, Adreni.
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
become a marine biologist, which is the term for people who study the ocean, right? It's an environmental science. So it's very nice for you to do some research on the topic. Okay, so marine biologist is really the word. Yes, as you can see here. And they also suggest some colleges. Look, marine biology colleges for you to choose from. They usually recommend the good ones, right? But you can also do more research on that. So it's interesting. It's a nice career. Okay, here you have the field of study. Look how beautiful it is. So marine biology is the study of marine organisms, their behaviors and interactions with the environment. So that's really nice, Sabrina. Good. Then if you don't become a marine biologist, you want to become a lawyer. Is that it?
Not a lawyer. Lawyer is the guy who judge things.
Oh, okay. You want to be a judge then?
Yes, yes, because pay
Right.
more.
Oh, yes, of course. It pays a lot more. That's true. Oh, check this out, Sabrina. How cute. Oh, this is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
I love the creatures of the sea.
Yeah, they are really beautiful. I do too.
Especially one called, I think, Noodle Branch.
How
English name of
nice.
that creature is
Let me
Noodle
see
Branch.
that. Let me see that. Oh, wow. Is it this one here?
No, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that slug? It's not a slug, but yeah, it's this
Wow.
thing.
It's beautiful. How nice. Oh my goodness. They're really amazing. How nice. Look at this. They are really beautiful. Yeah, I wrote noodle branch, but no, it's nudie branch. Wow, how beautiful. I really love those creatures too. I didn't know their name, but I love those creatures. They're so colorful. How nice. Fantastic, Cedrini. So here, that's the word. Look.
Tá dando fome, tá dando fome.
Sorry, guys. Yes, can you see that now? Look how beautiful. Wow, amazing. That's really amazing. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, they're so
Yes.
colorful. Yeah. My goodness, really beautiful. Congratulations, guys. So let's move back to our page here. You see, new words for us. So here, guys, let's see what they have to say in terms of expressing worries, doubts, and problems. How do we do that? So to express worries, you can use I'm worried about plus a noun. Or if I use a verb, I should use the verb in the gerund, okay? Example. Can you read the examples, please, Mateus, here?
I'm worried about my grades.
Okay, awesome. Okay, good. So this is worried plus a noun. Now let's see the next one.
I'm worried about not having enough time.
Great. So as you can see here now, we are using a gerund. Okay, very nice. Now to express uncertainty or doubt, you can use phrases such as I'm not really sure and I doubt that da, 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 will something. So let's see the examples. Cedrini, can you read the examples here, please?
Yes, of course. I'm not really sure it's the best option for me, and I doubt that being a manager will make me happy.
Great, thank you. So these are two ways that we can use to express doubt or something you're not really sure. So you can say the classical, I'm not really sure. Or I can say, I doubt that da, 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 will do something for me. Okay, so will make me happy or will make me successful, whatever. So I doubt that, and then a sentence in the simple future. Now let's move on to the next. Use will probably or definitely and might to talk about possible problems. So who can read the next ones? Let's see here. Um, Let me see. Giovanna, can you please read the next two, please, here?
Yes. It will probably be hard to get a good job and it might not pay very well.
Okay, thank you. So here we have two examples of probability in the future when we are talking about our career plans. So let's just mark it here. Look, it will probably be, or it might not something, okay? Or it might, whatever. So in the video that we saw before, the video I showed you, she said some very nice sentences when we are in doubt about something. She mentioned here, I'm torn when you are undecided, when you don't know what to do and you are divided between two different careers. You can say, I'm torn between being a manager or being a coach in his case here, okay? Josh. So he could have said, oh, I'm torn between being a manager at a fast food restaurant or being a basketball coach. Okay. So here, she also mentioned, oh, I have mixed feelings about it. I don't know if being a manager is the best thing for me. Okay, guys, so to get more phrases from the video, I think a nice idea is to, you know, write them down, take some notes, and then you can keep those expressions and try to use them, okay, this week. It's also nice to consolidate. So here, guys, in number 6, we have, is there anything you need help planning? So use the ideas below or think of your own idea, for example. Do you have anything that needs planning now? Think about it. So this is something that you can do for homework. Okay, guys, think of something you need planning. Okay, a vacation, a celebration, an exam revision, a study project, okay? Then make some notes about it, okay? Try to do it. And then we can discuss next class, okay, about your notes. So let's zoom out here. Just as a wrapper, I would like to show you the review of our unit, okay? Review from Unit 7, because this was the last page of Unit 7, okay? We actually finished it. And to help you remember and review the points from the unit, it's a nice idea to do this page here. Look, let me take you there. If it opens, right? If it doesn't open, it's okay, no problem. But if you have your book, you can go to that page and do the activities, right? Probably it won't open. Yes, it opened. How nice. So here it is. Okay, guys. So you should revise vocabulary and grammar. Remember that this homework is going to be for Monday, not for Wednesday. Okay, guys? So you have a week to do your tasks, your assignments. Okay, so don't worry about it. Let me show you then our homework for today and what we talked about today. What did we learn today, people, in a nutshell?
Will and might.
Yes.
Disagreeing.
Expressing
Plans for
our
the
complicated
future.
feelings.
Yes, excellent. Disagreeing. We saw how to disagree. Very good. Plans for the future, how to talk about our worries and our doubts. And when we have mixed feelings, okay, I gave you this extra video here to give you more vocabulary, to express something when you're not so sure, okay? To help you get more information about the topics, I posted here something about disagreeing politely, and this one here, okay, about disagreeing or in the video. The next one will be for next class. If you have a chance, take a look at this prayer. It's really cute. It's very nice, okay? It will help you a lot too. So people, let's take a picture before we go. Let's do it. Okay. So let me just go to gallery view. Oh, look at that. How cute. How nice to see you guys. I love when I can see you. Oh, look at you guys. How nice. You're so amazing. Thank you so much for that. Wow. You are really good, people. Thank you. Picture taken. Guys, I love you so much. Really. And especially when you open your camera. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Giovanna. Thank you, José Guilherme. Paulinha, thank you. You're so beautiful. Thank you, Amanda. How nice to have you here. That's really cool. Cedrini, thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day tomorrow, and don't worry about the homework now. Do it for next week, okay? For Monday.
Okay.
Bye-bye, people.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Bye bye,
Mateus.
teachers. See you.
Bye. See you. Take care.